Hi, my name is Patrick, and this is to inform you about the NMIMS second stage call being out. And there's something called competency assessment, what we believe is competency assessment. So yes, the calls are out. They're given common, cutoff 62 for each section. The total marks is 209. So basically, there could be a common process across all the NMIMS, and they'll come up with a rank list based on your preference. You have to give preference for campuses, and based on your preference, you'll be selected to different colleges. So yes, I think they'll have to come out with further notification and clarification regarding what is going on. So this is one surprise element that is there. So there is no surprise separate cutoff for Mumbai or other campuses. So if you're got clear the cutoffs, you get calls for all the campuses whichever are there. Right? For pharmacy, it is 50, 50, 50, and 190 is the overall cutoff. Now there is high weightage for something called competency assessment. Now no one knows what is this competency assessment. Yes, there is 10% weightage for WorkX for 1 to 3 years of WorkX. HSC 5%, pre-final 5%, NMAT is 20%. So technically, the second stage now becomes extremely important if you really want to crack. So if you have WorkX, they have a definite advantage. If you have good acads in your HSC and graduation, definite advantage. But yes, you will have to perform really well in this 50% and 10%. What now? What does this 50% stand for? Not very sure. Everyone is speculating. My feel is it is not based on aptitude test. So everyone is saying it's aptitude test, but people have already given the NMAT aptitude test to get qualified for it. So the aptitude test is already selected. So and they have said it's a whole 5-hour process. So it means this test is not going to be a small test, it's going to be a long test. My take is it's going to be something like the Watson Glacier test where they will, check on your competency, your personality, your behavior, other aspects. Maybe your written ability test could also be part of this assessment. They said it's an assessment, so assessment in different parameters. So my take is this 50% becomes extremely important, and it is going to be a comprehensive test looking at different parameters, which could include written ability test. It could include your psychometric test. It could include your critical reasoning aspect, and could lead to other things which Watson Glacier test was there last year. Based on that, they could check you on other parameters as well. So I'm not saying there will be no maths and verbal and English. There could be maths, verbal, and English, but that will not. It will not be only maths, verbal, and English because that is already checked for. And giving 50% weightage because NMAT already is a test of your maths, verbal, and English. So putting more weightage for that doesn't make sense. So in which case, this is going to be a different assessment which is there. We'll wait for the clarifications and then we'll come up with a video. In the meantime, my suggestion is start preparing for interview. Do a little bit of VAT because VAT preparation definitely helps to some extent in the interview to, in the GK part of your interview. Do that and then let's look at how the whole process goes on. Right? So wait for further clarifications. Yeah, all the best and thank you.